This is your reading on this lovely Monday, 70-degree weather here in Massachusetts. A beautiful day to be in the beach, just relaxing. Anyways, Leo, here's your reading. The first card is the Ace of Swords, the Death card, the King of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and Temperance, and the Three of Wands. Here, the Ace of Pentacles is an opportunity. Now, not only is it an opportunity, but it's an opportunity to speak the truth, either to yourself or to others. But since I have the masculine here, the way I read my tarot, my tarot is masculine energy and female energy. I'm dealing with the king. So the king here is going through a major truth. He's being extremely truthful to himself. The King of Wands. The King of Wands is a very handsome man, a man that's either his own boss, a teacher, a spiritual teacher, an actor, a CEO, somebody who's an expert in their field. Right. Now, the king is going through the death transformation. The end of a trade. This king, maybe 8 years ago, was this type of person that didn't care. The way he ruled himself, the way he acted with all those, the way he behaved, that was him. That was his personality then. That's how he did business, this King of Wands. But in 2024, this King of Wands he is no longer in that state of mind. He is no longer this king. He no longer rules his life in that way of thinking. He is now embracing a new way of thinking. The sword is about the mind, and it's about cutting and being truthful. You can cut things out of your life. You can speak the truth. Now, this person is when we talk, he is a teacher and a spiritual teacher in intellect. This person is going through a major transformation and is being very sincere to himself about the way he used to be. And maybe he needed to be this way to make his goals happen. This is the type of, do you know when young men read books about money and how to be a boss? So he probably read those books and he says, this is the way I need to be. And the king this is an older person now. So the king is, I have achieved, and through so much experience, I've been this, and I don't need to be this person anymore. It no longer fits me. This type, I needed to be this person maybe when I was in my 20s and my 30s. Now in my 40s and 50s, that's not me anymore. So he's going through a major personality change. Now, the next card is that this king has been busy building the foundations to something. As masculine energy, they built. This masculine energy has been busy building something, but he doesn't do it by himself. If he's the boss, he has workers, and if he's not the boss, he's one of the workers, or he's a partner, whatever he may be. He is always this you need people. When your baby boy is born, he needed somebody to take care of them. You need somebody to take care of your children. You leave it with your mother or the school. We need people. We delegate tasks because not one person cannot do everything. We delegate tasks, especially now. This might be work, his business, but there's a need. But then again, this could be somebody, if he wants to build something lasting, because the pentacles are about legacy. If he wanted to be if he wants to build something lasting, like a relationship, you need to collaborate. You guys need to be in the same plan, like have the same goals, have the same idea for the future. I'm collaborating, you're collaborating to the same thing. Through all this journey, and I say journey because you see this angel, this is God. There's a road here. There's a long road to get to this angel and give this angel a cup. This angel has the cups, two cups. Those cups are about emotion. That's the two cups. That cup, one of those cups belong to this king, and the other one probably belongs to you. And it's been a journey to transform the two of you. And God, how does God transform people? Through experience. You have to go through something, and when you get out of there, you have to look back of what happened and see where you did good, where you did bad, where people did good, where people did bad. You have to analyze that experience you had. You have to examine your life. Also, you can be asking for help. Help comes here through you looking at videos of therapy, looking at videos of relationship, looking at videos about certain topics that you want to be better at. Books too. So there's a chemical reaction in an exchange of liquids to make them the same, to transform them. So that's one thing that's been happening through to this king. I don't know if it's been happening to you, but right here I'm going to gear this towards is the king, because there's only one king that for this. Only kings came out. Now the next card is somebody who has done the work and is expecting their ships to arrive. He's one person. If he did his job, I don't know how well they did their job. They're expecting the ships to come in. Now, those ships, he doesn't control them. Those ships, he's waiting for the captain. So you see, depending on people, this person's still depending on others. How well he did his job, how well the other people will do their job. Let's see. Let's see if the ships come in. Next card was Judgment. Now Judgment, because it would have been the next card, depending of what you did, you will get those results, right? This is action. The Three of Wands is action. Waiting for the result. That's waiting card. And some of the results, this king have not been the greatest, because Judgment, I would have preferred like a happy card, like a good card would have been if after waiting for the Three of Wands to see what will come to you from your actions, and you see Judgment, you would have seen the King of Pentacles. I'd be like, ooh, yes, you had great results. But the results that came out of this past deed, this is the angel. The angel is judging the dead. The dead are being judged of their actions. And this king is being judged on their actions. And they have suffered. Whatever work they have done, it brought them suffering. This is the wounded warrior. They have survived. They have survived many attacks. They have survived. They have the strength to survive. But under whatever they did in the past has caused them to get wounded. They still survive. Here is the tower. The tower is there's two people falling, meaning this tower was built and it was wonderful, and it was built and whatever it was, but then God, nature came and tear it down. So that tower no longer exists. So this person had many, I guess, tower moments due to their actions. Remember, the Ace of Wands is about actions. and he's the king. So based on his actions, this person has had many towers. And here you got the nine of swords. The nine of swords is about coulda, woulda, shoulda. I did this, therefore this is the outcome. They did this, therefore this is the outcome. We did this, therefore this is the outcome. There's regrets about these towers, about the actions, the judgment. This is somebody examining their life. And I love, like, this person could be spiritual. And I like that the high priestess is here. This is a person who is looking into their life and saying, my way of thinking, I'm being honest, the way I used to think, because the way I used to think, I used to act this way with people. And what I got from it, beatings and destruction. But this person, even though they're having a depressed moment, they needed this. They needed all these challenges, all these towers, all this thinking to become a new person, to end who they were. Through experience, our mind changes. Through challenges, we become better. I know it's hard. It's hard to hear that. I've been through challenges. I've been through the challenge of my partner of 9 years dying. And I'm gonna tell you though, that was the biggest tower of my life. But it transformed me. And it gave me a different mindset. But that's the challenge. And as a human, I have to learn to accept death and roll with it. It takes time. It took me 3 years, but it takes time. Anyways, so the high priestess is the inner knowing, mysticism, the secrets. This, like I said, God has been here with this intelligent king. But there's an inner knowing for him, because he's speaking the truth to themselves. And there's this inner knowing of him, knowing if he examines his life, that his expectations brought him suffering and brought him towers. And he's judging himself sincerely on his past deeds. Look at the sword, like the Ace of Swords and the Judgment. And thank God the high priestess is here. Like I said, this person might be a spiritual, whether they know it or not. And it's like, leave behind. This is the, what is this one? The Six of Swords. This one is telling himself, we need to leave behind our way of thinking, our way of being. We need to leave behind. It's something that calls to this person. Is the type of behavior we had, we're gonna leave it behind because it's not working. It's not working. It has wounded me. It has brought me towers. It doesn't make me feel good, make me sleep, stressed, depressed, whatever. It is just no. And thank God, like I said, all this trauma has changed this person, and it's making him more, I would say, spiritual in a way of being like, there's an inner knowing of himself. I need to mentally move. Now, the next card is the what is this? The six, not the six, the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. This is somebody who planted things and it's waiting to see them plant. Now, the Ace of Wands is somebody, it's an opportunity and it's an energy to grow stuff. Now, like I said, a tomato would take, this summer you will get fruit. If you plant an apple tree, it will take 3 years to bear fruit. here, the Ace of Wands not only gives you the strength, but it's supposed to give you like, what have we done to grow this? Have we done everything that we need to? Like, you have to have patience to grow crops. If, like I said, a tomato, you can wait until the end of summer. An apple tree, you need to know what the apple tree needs to grow it. But you need to have patience, because you're not going to eat that fruit now. You're going to eat it 3 years, 4 years from now. And that is if you did everything right, you know. But encouragement. The Ace of Wands encourage is like, you know how it has the thumb. Look, this is the thumbs up, and none of the other ones, none of the other aces have that. It's like it's saying like, yes, you can do this. It's gonna happen. But the next card that came out was the seven of cups. The cups are all about emotions, and then the 10 of swords. Now, and then we have the King of Cups and the Fool. The Fool. So at one point, a choice was made that caused a lot of pain. Again, we have the 10 of swords. This one, it's whatever you were working on that you thought it was going to be profitable, that you put a lot of energy into it, it didn't turn out good. It didn't. And it's following the same thing over here. So whatever this king picked, I didn't. And what the king picked in this cup, I like that this King of Cup is the king of emotions. We have the king of action, the king of emotions, that is connected to the high priestess. That's why I feel like this king knows that the way of doing business, the way of behaving is no longer acceptable in 2024. And it's the Fool. And maybe wandering around, it's not good for this. This is like the father figure too. Being the fool, picking bad choices that bring to a sad, or like it hurts them mentally. And not getting the results that you want. Because it's like this waiting, and then like you put effort into this, but the results are not happening. And it's like, I keep picking wrong. And every time I pick wrong, this happens. It's like, maybe I've been the fool for a little bit too much. The Fool has no... This person is a family man and grounded, but the Fool doesn't. The Fool has this young, because it has this young energy to keep moving. But it's not working. It's not working for you. Like settle down. Like the Fool is wonderful, but so far the Fool hasn't brought the greatest thing to this man. But maybe the Fool now is like, this is the past. Let me try it again. This person at least is brave, I think, in the sense that they're willing to try again. And the reason I say willing to try again is because the next card is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is a soldier that actually is emotion. And emotionally, one is willing to try something again, something they have tried. This is the Book of Life. This is the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel right now will move. This is your Book of Life. In this chapter, for this king, he's willing to write more in a certain, to try something again. So we're moving the wheel. The wheel's gonna move into the as much as they like love, they want to be a lover. It's a lot of effort. A lot of effort, not only for them but for yourself, because this is the Two of Cups. You like them, they like you. But there's a lot of work that needs to be put into this relationship. That again, relationships grow over time. They're not easily, you can't have them overnight. Another king that came out, it was the King of Swords. The King of Swords will send a message And it will be a direct message, an emotional message for this king about his feelings. I like this king. He has the sword. The king of swords is smart, direct, and he will send you a message about his emotions, that he likes you, but he's overwhelmed. I don't. You probably are overwhelmed too with a lot of responsibilities, but he wants to try again, again. Now this king has been sad. By the way, there's three kings here. No queens came out. We have the king of swords, the king of cups, and the king of wands. And this king will tell you about the sadness of meeting you and losing the meeting. He probably was selfish, because the king of pentacles can be selfish, and he was all about himself. But now they want to send you a message talking about their feelings and how they behave. And a relationship for them is a lot of work because they feel that they have a lot of obligations. You like them, they like you. Whether you give them a chance, that's up to you. But if this king was to speak the truth and be so sincere about what's happening in his life, who he was at the time he met you, like forgiveness is there. If you listen to somebody pouring themselves out and being truthful, it's like we can forgive people for not being perfect, because nobody's perfect. So I don't know, Leo, I love the reading, nice. Don't know whether you're gonna give them a chance or not, but if this person comes in so clean about their past and who they were and who they are now, why not? You got nothing to lose. All right, Leo, have a wonderful day. Enjoy the beautiful weather. Bye.